Okay, so have you ever wanted to get into content making or video footage and you have an iPhone, but you don't know how to use it? Well, I was in that same spot like 3 years ago. I had no clue how to edit, where to even start. So I'm kind of making this video for my old self, but if I had that question and I can answer it to anyone else who's needs it answered, in the sense that if you want to start creating content and videos, I feel like this video can help you. I use Cute Cut Pro. It's a like $3.99 app on the App Store. And I found that it's the easiest to use. Here you can see that I'm clipping stuff together and I'm using my fingers to just move them around. And I'm using this special tool to help me fade in and fade out my videos. And here you can see the outcome of me doing that. I learned that like this video is showing you a compilation. So I'm trying to tell the story from beginning to end and under a minute so it can fit the YouTube Shorts format. So I put all these clips together, but I noticed that I didn't like how one of them flew into the other or faded into the other. So here I'm going back and fixing what I want to see. And now let's replay and see the same spot. It was after the lipstick. I took out a lot. I made it shorter so I could tell the story more easier. But to get this vintage or VHS style and aesthetic to the video, I use this app called Glitch Studio, where you put in your videos and it gives you a like edit on top. I will put pictures of what apps I use to get this aesthetic for you. Cause gosh, I wish I had a video like this to watch and to listen to. Someone teach me from what they know. Because when I went on YouTube, when I wanted to start doing YouTube, I had no idea. And I looked it up and they would like tell me to download like these like $50 softwares or to use iMovie. Oh my God. iMovie is so not worth it. iMovie, you can't do anything with it. All you can do is clip and add text on top. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to use Cute Cut Pro. Instead of just like talking about it, let me actually show you. If I wanted to add text, I would just put this, hello world, and then make it as long as I want, and I could move it. This is so easy to use. Like with iMovie, you can't move it this much. And here you can change the color and the brightness if you wanted to. Make this super big. And I can do a fade in and fade out, so it's not so harsh. And now let's watch it. So that was me adding text. Now let's add a photo. I'm gonna go to the plus sign to photo. Let's add this photo, because I just think that this one's cool. Here's a photo. Now let's fade it and fade out. Let's zoom it in to give it some emotion. Let's see if you can tell. Making movements and bringing stuff closer. Let's say I want to add, you can only add 2 photo columns, I've noticed on this app. You can't add anything more. So let's add this screen recording that I chose of Paramore song. The first one gets seen first, and whatever you put on top of it gets seen second. So let's fade this out, fade this in. see if you can see. See, I just put two clips that were even recorded at the same time next to each other, and now I'm making it to one thing. I hope I'm showing you some tips, and by you just watching them, it'll inspire you to learn how to use this app or any app available to you. Are you a visual learner? I'm a visual learner. Like if I watch it, I'll be like, okay, I want to see what he does, and then let me learn. But here I am picking out a cover photo for my YouTube profile. And the app that I used here was Bazaart, where like you crop stuff and I make collages with it. Okay, so I'm going to go over the last few tiny tips that I would like to share with you on how to use Cut Pro. So here's a photo, it's not a video. For a photo, you can make it as long as you want. And let's see, this button right here is cut. So let's cut this. Let's zoom this in. And let's say I cut this by mistake and I done too much. This button up here is a rewind. You see how I took that away? It takes you back one step, one step, one step. Okay. This is my favorite tool. This is the magic tool or the retouch tool. And you could do anything you want. Let's go with up, out. That's up and out. There's a lot of tools you can use. I recommend just playing around with it. And this is a doubling. But I want to show you how to import it into YouTube. So you're going to go up here. If you don't have that much memory, I recommend just staying on 720. But I've been taking it lately to 1080. You can click just YouTube by itself, like upload straight to YouTube, but there's some like, it doesn't save it to your phone, which is good if you don't have memory, but it's just like a weird long process. I always just export it to my photo library. And then I'm going to import it myself into YouTube. So A, I own the final copy. And B, I'm in charge of the process of uploading. Upload video. Let's take that video. If it's under 1 minute, you could make a YouTube short. If it's over 1 minute, you can't. If it's under 1 minute, you could pick filters. Filters. Let's name this Tiny Tips. And then we upload it ourselves. And it will upload itself. That's how you upload a video to YouTube. To upload to Instagram, the video has to be under 10 minutes. If you want to upload an Instagram reel, it has to be under 1 minute. To upload to TikTok, you can now upload up to 10 minutes. It used to be only 3 minutes long. Now you can upload up to 10 minutes. For YouTube, the possibility is infinite. You can upload however long video you want. But for it to be qualified as a YouTube Shorts, it has to be under 1 minute. Those are the tips that I've learned. And for Instagram, when you use hashtags, you can only use up to 30 hashtags. Once you go over, Instagram might flag your account as a robot. But yes, those are, and I think you might want to hashtag shorts, like spell it out shorts, when you are uploading your shorts, so it's more easier for a YouTube system to find your video and curate it. If you need any help uploading or any questions or any recommendations, feel free to message me on my Instagram or my TikTok. I have my private messaging and DMs open there, but if you're young and you're watching this, I recommend turning off your comments everywhere from anyone, because it's not worth it. And you're at the beginning phase and you're just learning what you want to do, what aesthetic you want to make, what you want to say, and having feedback, outward feedback about that is not helpful and it's not important. So I recommend turning off all your comments and just start learning and start messing up, start making ugly stuff, start making pretty stuff, whatever you want to make. Feel free to mess up. I feel like the teaching that I've learned and what I'm teaching to you kind of is just intuition, and it's following what you like and what you want to see in the world, and just keep doing that and keep doing that, because all of a sudden you'll end up making your own vibe. You'll make your own look. But feel free to DM me instead of leaving comments. I have my comments turned off because I learned from the older generations that it's not worth it. And because people are kind of mean behind their keyboards. Haven't you noticed? Go into anyone's comment sections. It's so mean. You could post a picture of like a hot dog or a hamburger and you'll get such mean comments. I recommend turning them off. But I hope you like these tips. Bye-bye from me.